You want to be one of the cool guys? Buy my merch.
So it's Sunday and the weather is fairly alright. Like I said, summer's been a bit pants. We've got to make the most of it when the sun's out. You can't spend all day inside. We're going to go on a bike ride. We'll give you a cat update on Mr. Chips. Probably be too late by the time you see this, but Sean O'Malley, he came out second round knockout and got the title, got the win. I personally thought Aljamain was going to take him down and work to get a submission, but yeah, fair play to him. Same thing with the Pete Yan fight. I thought Pete Yan was going to outstrike him and he done a number on him, so I ain't going to doubt him no more. Roll on the sugar show. I'm excited to see what he does next. For now, I'm just kind of like doing these like vlog style videos, you know, it's just me rambling and doing some shit. I'm not really the biggest fan like filming in the gym all the time. When I'm back in England with my dad, we'll definitely get some at Pace's gym. I don't mind filming that kind of training because it's not really, not that it's not important, but it's not as important, I guess. It's more fun, more relaxed. I hate the stop sign system in America. It's hell. Make sure you always wear a helmet. So we're in Oka, we've come to do some mountain bike trails. I haven't rode my mountain bike in a little while and I remember I'm pretty shit. Got to a point where I was riding with Max and Tom, like going to the bike park. Tom didn't come to the bike park. I was getting okay, but yeah, I haven't rode in a little while. I got a new bike. I bought it off some guy and he said, serious buyers only. I told him, oh, I'm very serious. I don't think he got that I was messing with him, but he was a nice guy, bless him. My missus on her lady bike. Some of the trails are a little bit beyond that. She's come up a couple of times, but she's also the extreme sports videographer, so she better get used to it. Show some scenery. It's nice. Extreme e-bikes, you know what I mean? Fucking annoying, it. Find nice trails, never been in before. It's a bit closer than we used to. Seen some squirrels, seen a frog. Enjoy. Hey guys, I don't appreciate everyone keeps saying I need a haircut. I honestly don't know what you mean. I think it looks the fucking bollocks. I wanted to do some more off-road footage before I go back to England. I should have my Jeep back from the garage soon. So the chassis was a little bit rotten, body was a little bit rotten. Garage 4x4 man, they've hooked it up. I mean, I see it. I'm paying them good money to do it, but they're doing a good job by the looks of it. You know, I don't want it necessarily to be all fighting and fight talk. Kind of like to give you guys a window into my life and to the fun things I do. Go on, fuck off, mate. Hello, everybody. This is the man in question, Mr. Chips. So in Canada, or is it all of Canada, or is it just Montreal?
I think it's just a Montreal thing.
Okay, well, in Montreal, on the 1st of July, they have a thing called Moving Day, which seems like the most idiotic thing anyone could do. They have a day where they all move and their lease ends. My missus was telling me about every time on Moving Day, July 1st, everyone moves house and everyone abandons their cat. It was like a week maybe after Moving Day. This young guy, he appeared. I don't know anything about cats, but he had some big old nuts. If you have a cat, like an outdoor cat, they're supposed to have their nuts off and be neutered and vaccinated and all that shit. He might have just been an anti-vaxxer, he might not have wanted his vaccines, but the feline diseases you might get, it's probably in his best benefits to get these particular vaccines. But yeah, so now we've got this idiot living in our middle room, which is kind of where I eat my dinner, but not for now. Fish is pissed about it, not happy. She's hissing at us, she's hissing at the door, she's just hissing at inanimate objects, she's being weird as fuck. Oh yeah, that was the point. I said he fell off the balcony. So we live on a top floor flat. It's not massively tall. It's like the second story. And this idiot was coming to our back, like we had his bed on the balcony and he was kind of like just hanging out. And he was doing like roly-polies. And he fell off the top floor and like rolled and landed on like his rib and hit a fence. We took him to the vet. He had some internal bleeding, did some scans. The French vet was very impressed because I noticed that he had some shit in his belly. I said, that's poop. And she went, oh, you know what you're looking at? And I was like, no, I just know shit when I see it. We have a family, 2 kids and someone's mum, their mum. It'll be their mum, most likely. He should have a home, and he's a real nice cat. Like, I am not a cat man.
That's a lie.
I am now.
That's a lie.
You know, I'm always a big fan of like staffies and bull terriers, dogs, whatever. That's always what I grew up with, and that's what I love. But I love all animals. But this guy is a real sweetie. Like I have scars on my hands from when I was attacked by a cat as a kid, so I always had a bad taste about cats. But this guy is pretty friendly, a lot more friendly than my cat, to be honest. But I don't know. Maybe we do like a trade and give him fish, and we'll keep Chips. Don't be an asshole to animals, you know? Like, fucking if you're gonna move house, like, just donate it, like, adopt it, like, put it up for adoption, like, don't just fucking shut the door and like leave, you prick. What a dickhead. I think there'd be a million people that would rather house a dog or a cat for a little while than, you know, see one ran over on the fucking side of the road or something because some dingus has left it out. Anyway, this is just me practicing my rambling, you know, like I'm prepping for the future when we maybe have a podcast or something. Get my dad on the podcast and he'll talk some shit. Talking to my dad, roll the advert.
I can feel the years melting away.
If you haven't bought yourself a Pacers gym shirt off the Almighty store, shop, whatever you want to call it, almightymerch.shop. I really appreciate everyone that has supported the brand, supported me. Most guys have these companies do their merch and, you know, they take a cut and they don't really have too much say in what's going on. They just kind of like, it's not like some big corporate company that's running it for me. Literally my missus in the middle room and I just post stupid shit on Instagram. So yeah, if you buy a shirt that'll cover the $800, the $800 that I paid for this guy to fucking, he's not even my cat, just some prick abandoned him and I had to pay nearly $1,000 to look after him. But look at him, look at this guy, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's not a big fan of chest scratching. Oh yeah.
Hi, Mr. Chips.
However, we have a bird feeder on the balcony as well, and we were just sitting there, we were about to feed him, and the bird was sat there, and he snatched that bird real quick. And I've never seen my missus be so devastated by something. She lives in a sort of fantasy world where animals will love each other and don't hurt each other. Vegans, huh? We're not vegan, are we? And also, Brian Shaw retired, one of the greatest strongmen of all time. Leave in the comments who do you think is the greatest. Big Z's up there, I like Big Z. But yeah, Brian Shaw has got to be on your list, you know, he won the Shaw Classic, he, you know, came first and retired. He's like a very inspirational guy, you know, like a big giant guy, but he's so positive. And I don't know what it is with the strongman world, it's like, they're all like these big giants, scary giants, but like, everyone's so cool, they're all supportive of each other, and it just seems like an all in all positive environment. Maybe where it's not like fighting, you know, it's kind of, it can be like a little toxic environment, we're not all sort of patting each other on the back and saying well done. Not that that's what we should be doing either, but strongman is just a cool sport, I think. It's a cool sport and it's cool to see it come into the forefront of sport, and it's becoming more and more of a mainstream sport, and the guys are making big money, and like nothing is cooler than like watching a strongman guy on like on YouTube, you know, seeing their like the diet's more interesting, their training routine is more interesting, watching a big bloke get on the plane is more interesting. So if I was a strongman, obviously I'd probably be doing 10,000 calorie challenges every day, and also it'd be very funny to watch a giant version of me get on a plane. And but yeah, if I did run a podcast, who would we have on it? My dad is the main one. I mean, he could chat shit for hours. This is hard, I'm very shy, very quiet, but I have had the idea in the past to run a podcast, so yeah, he doesn't like it, he wants me to shut up. When they come, I'm going to tell him you owe me $1,000. So I want to at least make a profit on my 800. You bought so much shit for him.
Well, he needs stuff to make him feel comfortable.
Tell him they owe me 1,500. If there's any suggestions on content you want to see, for a little bit I'm just kind of like getting content out there, posting like random videos, whether it's me chatting shit for 10 minutes. Oh yeah, get it. Be nice to animals. You always know someone's a fucking freak when they're not nice to animals though, really. One of my favourite things to do is come to a park and exercise in public. It's just great, and especially with the camera. I'm not camera shy at all in front of people I don't like. You know, you see them blokes, so usually that guy, I think he's in New York, he's fucking shredded. I can't remember what his name is, but he's always on the pull-up bars and he's just like one arm doing the kicks. That's fucking impressive. What do you do with them things? They're like push-up things? No. These are so slippery. Just as I suspected, someone's been at the park greasing the bars. This one here is for, I was just reading the demo, it's for NFL simulation, sort of, you know, when you have to rush, retreat. Picture the quarterback. Little NFL drill for you. I watched the quarterback documentary and yeah, I saw Kirk Cousins using that. Imagine you watching me catch the ball. The thing is, with the hammer fist, people usually only use it in like a ground and pound situation. If you got the range on someone, just put your jab out there a little bit, a couple of little fakes, hammer, and also say something cool when you're doing it. Knock knock, who's there? Knock knock, it's fucking me, right hand. You know what I mean? Those are the kind of things I'm going forward with, trying to get that championship mentality. Have the left hand cocked, as soon as he opens, prick. Could be a good tactic. Nice.